What you need to do is be thankful for the life you got, you know what I'm saying?
They send pressure. Mayfield evades, in trouble. Stiff arm, throws. How did he do it in the first down?
Here comes the Hail Mary with the game on the line. And the ball is caught! Caught! It's a miracle! It's there! Oh my goodness! This town is going crazy!
Protected, another completion, another short one. Bouncing off the tackle is Montgomery. What a catch and run! Still going.
What is up, everyone? It is Tuesday. November 25th. Yeah, day ahead here, November 25th. We are What's the Play? I am Cory, joined by always is Lucas. Lucas, how are you doing on a couple days before Thanksgiving?
Yeah, we're throwing out the routine a little bit. We got a Thanksgiving slate, Black Friday game, so we're gonna get started. Hopefully, have a good Thanksgiving, Black Friday. Should be 4 really good games.
Yeah, always. At least in my household, always a big deal to kind of sit down with family, watch some football, eating turkey.
It's my favorite day of the year. My favorite holiday.
It's right up there, I suppose. Actually, randomly, Halloween's kind of one of my favorite holidays, right behind Christmas. So
I don't have any kids, so
I don't. It's not even that. I just think it's a unique holiday, and I like it when people actually kind of go all out with their decorations and stuff. There's some people on our street that
I enjoy it.
Yeah, so it's a good holiday, and I like what they've done with Black Friday now. Now it's not, one singular day where you're waking up at 4 a.m. Probably after this, I'm honestly going to go to maybe to Best Buy and maybe grab a sound bar for my TV. So maybe some Christmas.
Maybe with the Christmas lights up already. Put that up in the last few days.
Yeah. So, pretty pumped.
Thanksgiving week already. It's already week 13. Very, very hard to believe, but go ahead and kill it the rest of the season.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Kind of feels like we're on the back stretch now of the season, which kind of really saddens me. I love doing these shows and kind of just going over the slate. So, like you said, we're kind of out of the routine, but, it's Thanksgiving weekend. So I know you've got some travel plans that we needed to work around just to kind of make it easier for everyone. Plus, get the content out for everyone early so they can kind of do what they will with it, maybe lock in plays before they also travel, get out of potentially a legal gambling state, something like that. That is something to think about. So I'm going to throw some – before we get into the weekend – not Black Friday, the Thanksgiving slate, because it is a bit smaller. I figure we'll just kind of maybe chat about the previous week, and I'm going to spring some questions on Lucas here that I did not tell him about. So we're going to get his, live reaction on what he thinks about some of these NFL teams.
Okay.
So I want to start with maybe some easier ones. And so this is one that I've kind of been thinking about, and I haven't made a good decision about. But the Colts-Chiefs game was a really great game last week. Obviously, the Chiefs come back, won in overtime with a field goal. Who does that say more about, the Chiefs or the Colts?
It's not surprising. I mean, Chiefs win by 3. Spread was 3.5. The Colts cover. We've seen that a couple dozen times over the last 5-6 seasons. I mean, probably the Colts.
Okay. And why do you think that says more about the Colts? Maybe they're not as strong as we thought?
I mean, I think that, but of course, we've said it a million times. Kansas City wins by 3 or less.
Yeah.
They look dead. Kareem Hunt fumbled. I think they're down 10 points.
Yeah.
They look very dead. It might have been fourth quarter. The late third or fourth quarter when Kareem Hunt fumbled in the red zone.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was it.
I did too. I thought I'm like, wow, the Chiefs are done.
They just fumbled their playoff hopes.
Yeah, fumbled the playoff hopes. That's about it. Exactly how I thought about that
That's
too.
not what I said in the Discord. Kareem Hunt just fumbled the Chiefs playoff hopes. Of course, that's not how it went, but I think
Yeah,
the
I'm
Colts
kind of
probably
with you.
benefited with a little bit of an easier schedule. I mean, I think they are a good team, of course, but not nearly as good as what their record would show.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. I think it kind of says maybe more about the Colts that, while they have looked extremely good, still a vulnerable team. I don't think the Chiefs are a great team by any stretch of the
I
imagination.
agree with that too.
And to kind of, no pun intended, but fumble away that game, they didn't really fumble it, but they did. They had the Chiefs beat and they let them come back. Yeah, I don't know. I just think that to me, that says more about the Colts, that they're just not as strong as I kind of thought. On the flip side of that, Sunday Night Football, we had the Rams and the Bucks, which I thought actually was going to be a better game. Instead, the Rams just once again steamrolling another team. What did you kind of take away from that game, if anything?
I actually didn't watch the second half. I had to get up early on Monday morning, but when Baker was out, absolutely nothing on offense. Teddy Bridgewater did not look like he was prepared to play in an NFL game.
No, he really didn't. And, that, like I said, that's back-to-back weeks here that the Rams have just crushed their opponents. To me, I took away that the Rams are maybe the best team in the NFL right now, at least most complete
Very
in my
likely.
eyes.
I actually watched a little bit of the third quarter, but once the game was definitely out of hand, I was able to turn it off.
Yeah.
Get an extra hour of sleep instead of staying up to 11:30. Would have been at 10:30, but I didn't miss anything.
No, you actually didn't. Buck didn't score at all in that second half, and then the Rams did. I think the Rams only scored 3.
They only scored 3 in the second half, so.
Yeah. So really kind of boring second half. It was already done. And Matt Stafford's playing at MVP level right now. And that defense is, top 5, really. It's very, very stout. So they're the most complete team in my eyes, and they'd have to be.
Definitely say that.
Yeah. I don't know. We could probably go to FanDuel for fun and go, but, I wouldn't be surprised if they're the Super Bowl favorite at this point. Let's just do that.
They are.
Are they?
Rams and Eagles.
Yep, Rams and Eagles. Okay.
And after that, it's quite a few teams, similar odds, but Rams and Eagles are the biggest favorites.
You'd have Seattle. You have the Seattle Seahawks next. Colts, Chiefs, Lions. So not really sure I agree with that Chiefs at all. I think there'd be way better value there. You can get, Buffalo down at plus 1,300, which I think would be a far better value pick if that was something you wanted to do. But yeah, man, I don't know. I just think that the Rams look like a monolith right now. Very tough. Going to be a really tough out. And when the playoffs start. So the other game I kind of wanted to get your reaction on is the Bills. Obviously, that was the Thursday night game, and they lost 23-19 to the Texans. Where are you at with this team? Because, there's only so much that Josh Allen can do in terms of putting that team on his back and trying to carry them across the finish line. And then they go on the road, and it's not like the Texans are some mega great team, but the defense just continues to get gashed and killed over and over again. I guess where are you landing at with that team?
The Bills have always been a tough team for me to figure out the past couple of seasons. It's one of the teams I try not to bet because I feel like there's so many different options on offense, especially in the receiving game. But yeah, I think that game says a lot about, honestly, the Texans more than the Bills. The Texans, they have an elite defense. They certainly showed it last night. Davis Mills is 3-0 as a starter now. So I certainly did not expect that one. CJ Stroud was out. All he's done is win since he's been out. I don't even know if CJ Stroud's playing this week.
I don't think he is. I haven't seen any news to indicate otherwise. But
4 entire weeks with a concussion. That's not a good sign at all.
No. Boy, that's actually insane stat that you just dropped casually there. Davis Mills 3-0. That's
He's 3-0
nuts.
as a starter. They were 3-5. They lost CJ Stroud. Season definitely looked over. Now they're 6-5. They got the Colts this week, the Texans.
Yeah.
I mean, if you beat the Colts, you're right in the division race again. I think they play the Colts twice this season, but yeah, if you beat the Colts, you're looking good right now if you're the Texans.
Yeah.
That
And
division's still
the thing
up.
is, honestly, the Texans defense is gonna let them hang around.
Yeah.
You know, can that offense get going just enough to score?
Well, they have with Davis Mills the last 3 games.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
I didn't see that coming.
No,
I like the defense a lot, but they've done enough on offense. Davis Mills has played very well. How about that quarterback class? Was it the 22 quarterback class that he was in with Mac Jones and Justin Fields?
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
Turns out that Davis Mills was the best quarterback in that quarterback class.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't on anyone's bingo card, right? So,
I
meanwhile,
mean, he earned himself a new contract. I'm not sure his contract is up, but he's going to have quite a few teams that want to sign Davis Mills.
Yeah. Meanwhile, on the flip side, you have the Bills team, which is just struggling so mightily. They're 7-4 right now. If I'm not mistaken, they play they go on the road and play Pittsburgh this week. That's almost as gotta have it as it gets for both teams, honestly. And the problem I have with the Bills right now is their problems on defense don't seem to be something that's correctable. It's not really guys out of place per se. It's just they're not making plays. They're not there. I don't know that they have the dudes. Which is all kind of surprising to me.
With that part.
What's that?
Well, I'd agree with that part.
Yeah. And I think the surprising thing to me personally, and maybe you agree with this, is I thought their defense was going to be much improved because they actually went out in the offseason and did the thing that they needed to do, which was pick up more defensive guys. And it hasn't panned out for them, obviously. So, I don't know. It seems like the pieces aren't fitting together, and they're running out of time to try and fix this, if at all. And the Bills and the Lions are almost the same teams in my mind, where they have really good offenses, but their defenses are just so leaky at this point. You're begging for a stop. The Lions damn near lost to the Giants, which was what, the 2-9 team or whatever the hell they are.
Jameis balled out.
Yeah, he did. He really did. Surprisingly, Jameson has not ever been a terrible quarterback, but
I'm always going to advocate for Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind he's a top 25 quarterback.
And
you just got to live with the turnovers.
Yeah. Honestly, the Giants are just kind of lucky that they even had him as a backup. So,
yeah.
I don't know.
I'm always going to advocate for Jameis Winston.
Yep. A lot of these
players to watch. The ultimate boomer bust quarterback, that 30-30 season. He's still the same kind of quarterback. Gunslinger.
Yeah, I mean,
you just got to live with the interception or two every game.
Problem is, the team that he's on can't live with an interception or two.
That's the problem there.
Yeah. I don't know. There's just a lot of these teams that were really kind of, the picture's starting to clear up.
It's definitely that time of the year.
Yeah, and
Thanksgiving.
We got a really, really important game that we're going to discuss here, and we can just get into it. But before we do, let's go over maybe our best and worst bets of last week.
Actually, I haven't done my recap yet. I was supposed to do that. I forgot to do it. I've been thinking about Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I moved on. I lost 2 bets this week on -700 juice reducers. The dumbest shit ever. I had Jaden Higgins over receptions, and I had Kenneth Gainwell over receptions.
Yeah.
They're both in like the -138 range or something like that.
Yeah.
So I had juice reducing it. Both the fucking juice reducers lose.
Yep.
Something that should never happen. I
The
mean, the smart
Texans-
play is just play the -138 juice, but I try
The
to
Texans one was
keep it
actually
around -110
unbelievable.
or so, and just stupid decisions.
Yeah.
2 bets
So
that obviously should not have lost.
the Higgins
Losing on a
one,
-700 leg. Just
yeah.
stupid.
The Higgins one was, you know, like you
And
said,
he
the
got 4. I
receptions,
needed
and it
3.
was
I
like
could've,
first half under, I think, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Which unbelievable that did go over.
And then the full game went under, of course.
Yeah, of course.
I mean,
Right.
just stupid decision.
Yeah.
And I could have played 4 at +170 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
That's
I
just
meing,
things like that.
Thursday
Stupid decisions.
for both you and I was just not a good game at all. Josh Allen, I had him for scoring a touchdown. Luckily, I only played that for half a unit, but then the one that didn't hit at all and actually was just a complete swing and miss was Hutchinson to have go over 14 and a half yards. Dude didn't have a single ball caught his way or, thrown his way. So just a complete swing and the miss. Sunday, though, I'll just kind of roll mine. Sunday, I didn't really have a lot of time and didn't make very many bets. The only one I really actually played was one I didn't even see you were on, but it's funny that we were both on, was Chris Godwin to catch a pass in the first quarter.
There you go.
Because it was again like a yard. And I'm like, I mean, he's just coming back.
For half a yard.
Yeah.
You got 5. All I needed was 1, but
So
he actually wasn't out there the first drive.
no, I know. I
It feels
noticed
like,
that.
oh, why is Chris Godwin out? I think he might have played one play that third down, but he's
Yeah.
out there for the second drive.
Yeah, I was actually nervous. I was like, oh my God, he's not even
Where's
out
Chris
there.
Godwin? You got Tez Johnson out there instead of Chris Godwin. I mean, Tez Johnson's been playing very well, but
Yeah.
we got our reception that we needed.
Yeah, that was probably one of my best bets. But obviously, yesterday I had a nice 3-0 sweep. Both you and I were on Pearsall. That was the easiest play there because, he came back from injury last week, didn't catch a single ball, so it was kind of one of those. Well,
He actually did. He just didn't go forward.
Well, yeah, true.
1 catch for 0 yards.
Yeah, 0 yards. That's right.
In the first quarter.
Yep. And then, so you knew he was going to catch one in the first quarter, and he did. So I actually ended up pairing him with Jawan Jennings because with Purdy, he's had a much bigger role in that offense. And again, same sort of situation last night. Both of them catching a pass in the first quarter. The funny thing on that, though, was I almost played Kittle, and I'm really glad I didn't because he didn't catch a ball in the first quarter. However, literally the first play in the second quarter, he caught a ball, and I'm like, man, I would have been pissed. So
I had Tedero McMillan first quarter. His first game of the season, he didn't have a reception first quarter.
Yeah. Well, and the shitty thing was, didn't he drop one, right? He hit him in the hands and he dropped it.
I'm not sure if that was first quarter or not.
Maybe that was second quarter.
I think it was second quarter.
Okay.
I don't think he got a target first quarter. He got a first drive, second quarter, he got a reception, but
yeah.
I mean, the read was Pearsall, and I Tedero McMillan thinking that was the easy leg, but
Yeah.
so stupid decisions by me this past week.
Yeah.
Losing on -700 leg should never happen, but I mean that's what people do for their 10-day challenge, and anytime you lose that 10-day challenge, it's a bad break.
Yep.
If you lose on a -700 leg, of course it's going to be an ugly loss. But I actually didn't do my recap. I don't know what I did this week. I need to do that later tonight, but it wasn't a bad week. I know that, but prime time killed me Thursday, and it shouldn't have been a bad day. And same thing yesterday.
Yeah, I actually
the reads are always there. That's what pisses me off. The reads are there 90% of the time. Even when I lose, I feel like
what's been the shitty thing?
Read.
The shitty
very,
thing.
Very rarely.
I'm looking at Pickett right now because the first Thursday of the month I was actually in Washington, so I couldn't bet anything. But I have, the last 2 weeks I haven't won on the Thursday game. So I'm in the same sort of boat here with you, where these Thursday primetime games are just kicking me square
Just
in the
brutal.
nuts. Yeah.
Just-
Hey, Ben. Ben's on here watching. What's up, Ben?
Yeah, the Discord's going a little crazy. What's up,
Yeah.
man?
So yeah, we gotta lock in on these Thursday games though, because I don't know what the fuck we're doing other than swinging and missing, and it's not working for us. But the Monday games I've been doing okay, and then obviously
I have not been
Sundays.
doing all right on Monday.
No, oh man,
I have absolutely not been doing all right on Monday.
man, yeah, we gotta lock in on these.
I think
prime-
last night I was down like $5 or something, but
yeah,
kind of that fraction of a unit loss. I think I have 2 green Monday nights in 12 weeks. It's absolutely insane.
it's
I'm pretty
actually
sure I'm 2 for 12 on Monday night.
yeah.
Even though I lost like $5 last night, but technically that's a losing night. It's literally 2 for 12. It's absolutely insane how poorly I've done on Monday night.
Man, you're like
Thursday,
the
Thursday, it's all right. It's like 6 for 12 or something, but
you're like the Trent of Monday nights.
and it shouldn't be like that. It's just
No,
dumb
it really
shit every Monday night.
yeah,
Every
regardless.
Monday night.
Yeah,
Except for Darren Waller. Shout out Darren Waller. There's one
Yeah.
other night, but
yeah.
Monday
All
night
right.
football has been absolutely fucking brutal every week this season. Have a
All
good
right.
Sunday. I think I've had one losing Sunday this season. And then Monday night, every
Yeah.
single week, give it back. So that has to change. Something has to change on
No, I
Monday
think you've
night.
had 2 because there was one early on, and then I think you had a late.
Oh,
maybe-
yeah,
Yeah,
week 9 or something.
yeah. But regardless,
Week
Who
1 and
cares?
week 9 on Sunday. But
all right. Regardless, board brought to you by FanDuel, not an official sponsor. If they're listening, please sponsor us.
Props that cash. Shout out Props that cash.
Yeah, props.cash. I would love a sponsorship from them as well. Obviously, those watching, thanks for watching live. If you could, we would really appreciate you going to the YouTube page. Give us just a follow, like the video. It really does help us out. Just so we can, helps us out a lot. So we'll get into the games though. Probably the biggest game of the Thanksgiving weekend. Green Bay going to Detroit. We talked about. Well, right now they're not in first place in their division, and the Bears kind of maybe stealing a win last week. This is a really big game for them. Obviously, both of these teams battling for second place here and wild card spot. Spreads 2.5. The Lions just haven't been able to score, and meanwhile, you kind of have the Packers who have been struggling to score, in their own right. Lions, obviously a traditional Thanksgiving team, if that makes sense, a team that traditionally plays on Thanksgiving weekend or week or day. Sorry. Kind of coming in this game, what's your kind of read on it and maybe thoughts overall?
The Jahmyr Gibbs line shot up 8 yards, 108.5 rushing and receiving yards. I think that was the play. Maybe it still is at 108.
Yeah.
That was 100.5 yesterday, last night. I mean, that's immediate where my mind goes. Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah. He had a really nice game, obviously, with the game, what ended up being the game-winning touchdown in overtime with the big run there.
What do you have, like 8 receptions week 1 against the Green Bay Packers?
Yep.
Something crazy. It was like something around 8, but I don't think he went forward very many yards, but I should know this, but it was like 8 for 27 or something week 1.
The one play I really missed last week, watching that Giants-Lions game, was Montgomery receiving. I know he caught 2 balls, and it was only 13 yards right around there, but they were getting so much pressure on Jared Goff. And to be frank, Gibbs is not the best back when it comes to pass blocking. So I knew, and I had already kind of read, they're going to put Montgomery back there. so that it's a bit more of a sneak on whether they're actually passing the ball or running the ball. And that's exactly what they did. And he obviously was used a lot more in the pass block every time, but they also snuck him out quite a bit. And I don't, I need to look back more on how much pressure Green Bay got on Detroit last week, but that I kind of like him again out of the backfield. Purely for that same reason, I think the Packers are going to be able to get pressure on Jared Goff, that offensive line, especially up the middle. The two guards and center have been, I don't want to say bad, but they haven't been great this year overall. And if they're able to kind of continue to get a good push in the middle, I'd look for a lot more pressure. Very similar to kind of what was happening, I guess, last week.
Yep.
I kind of grabbed my phone here and just pulled it up. Micah Parsons had a sack. In total, they had 4 sacks back in week 1. It was week 1. So, that kind of tells you they were getting quite a bit of pressure alone. 9 QB hits. So I kind of expect that same exact game plan from Green Bay. It worked out well for them the first time. Keep getting pressure up the middle there and try and see if they can contain Gibbs. I know initially, though, I guess I didn't even see that Gibbs's line was so low. Does it worry you at all that the previous game, he only had 19 yards rushing?
Not necessarily. Not indoors.
No, yeah.
The Lions are a very different team indoors compared to outdoors on grass. I mean, because of Jared Goff, not because of anybody else. But
Right.
you get 9.5 receiving yards for Montgomery. Not on FanDuel, but people have 9.5.
Yeah, and that's exactly where I was going with that. He had 18. He had 4 catches for 18 yards. But I'm kind of with you almost in the Gibbs thing. I didn't even realize this. He had 10 receptions last
It was
game.
10 for 37.
31.
31.
I don't know if that's a
the Lions were just not prepared week 1.
That's
stupid game. Micah Parsons took over. They were not prepared at all, look like.
Yeah. See, and that's the other thing is, I know a lot of people do like to look data, and I'm one of those people, but you also have to realize that a team like the Lions aren't going to do the same thing that didn't work right now. Green Bay, on the other hand, did win the game. So they're going to try and, do some of the same things that did work for them, which is QB pressure. 9.5. I'm probably going to lock in Montgomery at that.
Montgomery?
Yeah. That's one catch for him, to be honest. I'm sure you could probably grab that on DraftKings or whatever. There's lots of books out there, but the other guy I kind of really liked was, it seems like it's been a while since Amon-Ra's had a pretty big game. What did you, what were you kind of, had you thought about him?
That's normally who I would look for.
Yeah.
St. Brown, especially at home.
Yeah. I feel like it's been.
Home and road splits are also very different. Also because of Jared Goff, but it's quite a big difference. Home versus road with St. Brown.
Is he better at home?
Oh, he's much better at home.
Yeah. My favorite thing to do with him, as you know, is to try and because it seems like they don't want to throw him the ball for some reason very early in the game.
There you go.
Yeah. The problem is, I don't know if that's going to hold up this game at all.
I snipe on St. Brown.
Yeah.
After the first quarter, if he doesn't catch a pass, which, he probably does, but hopefully it goes for 4 yards.
Could be like 4 yards. He's just not real good in the first quarter. We can come over here. He had a great game against the Giants, much needed, but then, 42, 58, about 100, a couple good games in a row. Then he dropped back down. We look at this year, though, he had 45 yards against Green Bay. I don't think that's going to happen again. Personally, I think he'll have a much bigger game. Yeah, I haven't paid too much attention to him, but boy, it's been hard to live snipe him apparently, other than the last 2 games here. Boy, you could have got a steal on him in that Giants game. Jesus. 0 yards in the first quarter. 19 last.
What about home? If you click home
In
in the filter.
Home. Yeah, he's a different guy at home. Yeah, he really likes playing at home. That's for sure. On the road, not as much. That's where his lower totals are at. Yeah, I don't know. His line's 75.5. I feel like he goes over that. I mean, I just think
so.
I think he
It's
has
volume.
to. Volume alone, and I think if I think if the Lions are going to win, he has to go over that.
You would think.
Yep.
Only 2 receivers listed for Green Bay, Dobbs and Watson. Man, they fixed Watson's line. It's been a little bit low.
Yeah, it's been
Guess
really
might have gone
low.
over every game this season the way his lines have been, but 52.5 used to be in the 40s. I got him weeks ago at 19.5. That was one of the plays of the year. I didn't hammer it, but
That should have been like a 5U play. Jesus.
yeah, normally it's in the 40s.
Yeah. We're gonna table this.
Still like Christian Watson.
Yeah. Is that kind of the only play you got is Gibbs for this
Actually, I
game?
haven't bet anything yet for Thursday. I was gonna talk with you about Thanksgiving slate before I locked anything in.
Yeah.
I mean, this is honestly probably the toughest game to figure out of the 3 Thanksgiving games. It's just hard not to see Jahmyr Gibbs doing something,
Yeah. It's gonna be a Gibbs game, in my opinion.
whether it's rushing or receiving,
Yeah.
which is why I like the combined line, but that line moved 8 whole yards. I mean, it's still probably good at 108.5 to be honest, but
Have you out of curiosity looked on 365 just to see how much they're off?
110 on DraftKings, so
Mm-hmm.
missed my opportunity there for total yards. I mean, for a player like Jahmyr Gibbs, I usually would offer the combined line, rushing and receiving.
Yeah.
I mean, the read's there for Montgomery receiving yards. If you don't necessarily care for his rushing, but Jahmyr Gibbs is just too explosive. You figure he's gonna break one eventually.
Yeah, they've really
rushing attempt.
They've really backed off Montgomery, it seems like, in the run game, which I don't blame them.
They said they really want to get him in the rushing game again, but 5 carries last week, 6 week before that for Montgomery.
Yeah, I think you're kind of thinking the same thing I'm thinking, which is
probably because Jahmyr Gibbs is just why not give him the ball every single play?
Yeah, he's been so good, it's just
Montgomery's obviously a great back, but Jahmyr Gibbs is just on a different level right now.
Yeah, he's playing really great, and I think this is Montgomery's last year. It's kind of one of those things too. I feel like this is his last year on the contract. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Gibbs' last year. Would that
I don't think so.
Would this be Gibbs' last year on the rookie contract?
I wouldn't think so. Probably next year.
Maybe next year. Okay. The thing is, Montgomery's Dan Campbell's guy, regardless. He loves that guy. He's an absolute locker room dude. I can see him end up getting, if this is his last year, that he doesn't get re-signed. But, boy, that wouldn't be a Dan Campbell, his decision. I know Campbell would want to keep him around. But, I'm just with you. I really feel like I think the only reason I'm kind of leaning more towards Montgomery in the pass game is because of exactly what you said. I just don't know exactly if it's receiving or rushing. But that's why, like you said, it's probably just both. Just do the rushing.
Probably just both at the end of the day. It was for McCaffrey last night.
Man, Did you see that? Speaking of McCaffrey, you see the stat that he's leading the league in receptions?
Yep.
God, that guy's unbelievable. I actually feel bad for him purely because this is like the first year he's been healthy in a long time. You know, seems like he's going to make it the whole season. And his defense just dies on him. So I don't know, man. That guy deserves a fucking Super Bowl ring in the worst way. Just an
Haven't said anything about Josh Jacobs yet. I don't know if
Damn.
Josh Jacobs is going to play, which could change things. Manuel
Yeah.
Wilson had a solid game last week without Josh Jacobs, but we're going to have to figure that out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless
Who do you
completely
got?
avoid Green Bay, but
I'm with you. This is probably the hardest game of the week to pick, especially with the Josh Jacob news, you know, not kind of being solidified or anything right now. Who do you have winning this game as of now?
take the Lions.
Yeah, I'm with you. Lions at home. I think they get one back here on Green Bay. Keep themselves.
Scores twice.
Yeah, I think Gibbs probably runs one in, and I think he catches like a short pass and gets one in as well.
Yeah, minus 190 for Gibbs.
Do you want to do something?
It could be minus 350, but
should we do something fun and maybe pick one guy from each game for a touchdown parlay?
I mean, that's what I was gonna do with my boost. I haven't quite decided what I want to do yet. Hey, Montgomery's plus 140, but
I kind of think Montgomery also scores, but we'll see. Yeah.
I might have a few parlays for Thursday. I might have a little bit more fun. I forget to have fun sometimes with this shit, but
it is supposed to be fun.
I mean, for the player that's definitely going to score, Jahmyr Gibbs. Just blindly bet Jahmyr Gibbs every week because he realistically could be minus 400 even against Green Bay.
Yeah.
I think he's the best running back of football. I don't know if you would agree. Between him, Jonathan Taylor, Bijan Robinson.
Best?
Those are probably the top three right now at the moment. But
so how are you leaving McCaffrey off that list?
I mean, McCaffrey will be right after that, I think. Probably have McCaffrey 4.
Well, yeah, I don't know. It kind of depends on how you're making that decision, right? If you're talking about this year, I'm probably taking McCaffrey over everyone. The dude's doing everything for that team. Now, if you're looking over the lifespan, maybe McCaffrey probably falls down because he's too injury prone, which is fair enough. Which then, yeah, I'm probably taking Gibbs or Bijan, Jonathan Taylor, like you said. Yeah.
Well, I think those are the top three right now. I have McCaffrey 4. As good as McCaffrey is, he's not quite as explosive as he used to be. Still, obviously, not a center player, but
yeah,
man, Jahmyr Gibbs just runs at a different speed than everybody else.
He's so fast. Jesus.
He's insane. I mean, Bijan too, but I think Jahmyr Gibbs is probably a little faster.
Yeah.
He just moves at a different speed than everybody else. It's fun to watch.
No, yeah.
I'll put Jahmyr Gibbs number 1. I've been thinking about that last few weeks.
Well, think about that run he had in the overtime, right? It looked like he was going to get run down, and then he was just like, nah, I'm not getting run down. So,
and then Montgomery would get his carries every week.
Yeah,
get 15 plus carries, but
easily
not with Jahmyr Gibbs there, unfortunately. I mean, maybe that's a good thing for Montgomery. It's worked very well in the past, but
yeah.
Move on to our 4:30 Eastern game.
Yep, we got the Chiefs heading to Dallas, who stole one late last week against Lucas's Philadelphia Eagles. You know, that they were down 21, come back, kick the field goal late to take the win. Kind of unbelievably there. Now
I don't even care when the bets win. I had a good betting Sunday. I don't even care.
Yeah,
Eagles can do whatever if I'm winning.
Yeah,
my bet had a good Sunday.
The Eagles
fix things up on prime time. I don't care what the Eagles do if my bets win. It's a very, very shitty loss.
Yeah,
nothing, and you do absolutely nothing on offense after that.
Jerry Jones was ejaculating in the suite about how fucking good that win was. had to clean up on
It is
fucking
pitiful
aisle
that Eagles
9.
offense sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, actually, most of the time, but
Anyways, now you get both teams really kind of riding a high, if you will, in what I think should be a really good matchup. Dallas's
I
defense
definitely think so.
Dallas's defense is not good, but goddamn can they score. And, so that kind of bodes well for Chiefs team that has struggled, I'd say, to get the ball in the end zone, but has a great defense. So, you kind of have the opposite side of coins against each team there. Is this the highest spread of the day? Yeah, that's what I thought. Not by much, but boy, I think this one's going to be fireworks. So
We might get fireworks in all 3 games.
yeah, I honestly,
Hopefully we do. I sure hope 52.5. Hope we go over that. Hope we get
this might be one of
20
the
touchdowns.
best fucking Thanksgiving Day games we've had in a few years, to be honest.
I mean, all 3 of these games
Yep,
should be very good games.
I agree.
I don't think we've had too many good Thanksgiving games the past few years, but that should change this season.
What was your initial read on this game?
Man, CeeDee Lamb's emotional. Anytime he gets emotional, like last week, I bet CeeDee Lamb. I haven't bet him yet, but he went up a few yards. I think it was like 74.5 yesterday, but still 78.5.
Yeah.
It's just tough because him and Pickens are both eating.
Yeah, Pickens
Man,
had
anytime
a really
CeeDee Lamb gets like that, he goes off the next game every single time.
Yeah.
My favorite player to bet on.
He had a really, really great game. He was my initial thought as well, but with how good Kansas City's defense is, I ended up kind of coming back to this, and I wanted to get your thoughts on this. I liked Javante's under here. Kansas City having one of the, I think they're fourth or somewhere between 4 and 7 in rush defense.
Sounds right.
I thanks again, props.cash. I was looking up on what they had given up to the primary back, and I just want to read this off to you. So last week they gave up 84.5 to a really great back in Jonathan Taylor. They gave up 48.5 to RJ Harvey. They gave up 5.5 to Ty Johnson. Then they gave up 51.5 to Krosky Merrick, Ashton Genty 59.5, Jahmyr Gibbs 65, Travis Etienne 65. Sorry, 49. I read that off wrong. Regardless, out of the last 6 games, only one guy has gone over his total. And that was all 6 have gone under. That was a different back because they also list the secondary back. So I was reading incorrectly. Of the last 6 games, every single primary back has gone under their line. I think they're gonna clamp down on the run as they've done all season. I just feel like 68.5's a bit higher. They haven't really given up any. They haven't really given up a huge chunk to really anyone all season. So I don't know. What do you kind of think about that?
Pulling up on props.cash right now.
Yeah, I want to point out I read
There's a lot of green on that hit rate.
Yeah, I read exactly, and that's what people are going to see.
And that's what people see, yeah.
Yep. Jonathan Taylor, I was mistaken. His line was 84. His result was 58. I read that incorrectly. So the last guy to go over his line as the primary back. I see Derrick Henry didn't even go over his line. He had 42. Cam Scattaboo was the last guy where he had 60 yards.
You can actually get 69.5 elsewhere, but make a solid case for it if you want to sweat it under on Thanksgiving Day.
You know, we're always talking
Under
about it,
rushing
though.
yards.
We're always talking about that we need to be
I know, and I don't quite listen to myself sometimes with that, but
I know. Um,
something I certainly have to do. Play more unders, especially with primetime games.
yeah. The only thing I kind of thought I might be able to sway you to the play, but the one thing I kind of wanted to really get your insight on here is if you think it's worth waiting. Do you think that line's going to go up?
I was going to say that. I think you can probably wait. You might get 71, 72 and a half maybe,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of green here on the hit rate. Only 3
Yeah.
misses this season. One of them was week 1, so
And everyone hates playing unders. They just do.
well, of course. If
So,
you lose an under, you look stupid no matter what.
but if you hit it, you look like a
But if you
genius.
hit it, man, you look like a genius.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think I'm going to take
I mean,
your
that's a
advice.
very solid case, but yeah, if you do wait, I think you probably do get a better line for the under.
Yeah. I think you're right. I'll probably end up waiting. But everyone who's watching live, I mean, I would take it at 68.5 right now. I'm with Lucas here. I think if we wait, people are going to start kind of coming in. Ooh, that's a lot of green. And then just hit the over there. And, but we, a couple more points there, we get 70.5, and man, that's a hammer in my opinion.
I'll start seeing both these quarterbacks go back and forth, hopefully. I mean, I think that Pickens, Lamb, hopefully Xavier Worthy plays. I think it's still questionable, but him and Rashee Rice. I just hope these quarterbacks have a little battle. That would certainly benefit your under. Javonte under.
Yeah.
And then Isaiah Pacheco's back. You didn't talk about Kansas City rushing, but good luck trying to figure out that backfield.
Yeah.
This line went way down. It was like 38.5 yesterday. Pacheco, now 29.5. So that would indicate that Kareem Hunt gets more of the workload, even though I don't think Kareem Hunt's very good. I don't know if Pacheco's very good anymore either, but I think Pacheco's probably better than Kareem Hunt, especially between the 20s. I mean, I think it's a stay away spot.
Okay, that's what I was just about to ask you. With that, the way that it's gone down, do you think it's even is that a take for you?
I mean, now I think the play would be Pacheco over 29.5, but I don't think I'm going to do that, especially because that line might even go down a few more yards. But
I was trying to pull up.
I'm actually going to look at something.
Yeah, he isn't.
You do your way. Pacheco to have more rushing yards than Kareem Hunt.
Ooh, can you do that?
Yeah, you can do that on your way.
That is spicy.
Oh, well, it's plus 106. Pacheco to have more rushing yards than Kareem Hunt. That's kind of interesting.
I kind of like that play.
Pacheco more rushing yards than Kareem Hunt on your way. Plus 106. I like that.
I do too.
I was expecting a little bit better odds, but I think I actually might like that. Because I do think Pacheco is much better, especially between the 20s, but Kareem Hunt gets that goal line work.
Yeah, he's just kind of the bigger back.
We don't know how much Pacheco's going to be playing, but certainly a must-win game for both of these teams.
I mean, if I had to pick anyone, I'm going to go with Pacheco just because he's just been better overall.
I don't have a temps line for those. I think a tip line is going to be pretty telling what the books think. I mean, the rushing yard line said it's going to be close to a 50-50 split, but I imagine Kareem Hunt might get the work between the 20s or Pacheco will get the work between the 20s and Kareem Hunt gets the red zone work the way they had it for a lot of the season.
If you really wanted to play both of ours, you could do it your way, and was kind of messing around here as you were talking. You could do like CD for 60 or 65 yards, and then do Javonte for under 80, and that's
that too. If you play around with your way,
if you did Javonte 80 and CD for 60, that's plus 106. That's a pretty good play in my mind.
Yeah.
I might just, I don't know. I feel like this game's probably the one I have the best read on. So I feel like I might lock that one in and then wait to play Javonte as a straight if I can get it up to 70.
Yeah.
like you're saying, because I like that a lot. I like the way the using both of our plays here. We both liked Gibbs in the last game. Who's your kind of guy that you're looking to maybe get up in the end zone?
How about Rice and Lamb on Thanksgiving?
Rice and Lamb. That's
Rice
good.
and Lamb.
That's so good.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yes, it
But
does.
I like the matchups. I
I
like their
don't.
matchups against anybody, but only problem is Pickens is getting his. Xavier
One guy,
Worthy back in Texas.
yeah, that was the one guy I had. Lily, for that exact reason, was Worthy back in Texas. He's also has gone quite a few
Plus
games
200
here.
looks nice. He hasn't scored in a little bit.
Worthy hasn't scored since. This is saying props telling me he hasn't scored since the Detroit game. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks ago.
Okay.
I kind of like that a lot. The only thing that would make me want to play that even more is if you come in with your normal kind of, he's going to have a bunch of friends and family in the stands.
Well, I haven't checked about that.
Boy, if
I
you
don't know
had
if
that,
we got the friends and family narrative or not.
boy, if you had the friends and family narrative for me, I'm probably locking it in right now. Surely he's got to have some friends and family in attendance for that game. You'd think. The other guy too, I kind of liked was Patrick Mahomes. It's been a while since he's ran one in. Seems like it could be a good spot.
He's actually from California, but obviously went to college in Texas.
Yeah, he played at Texas though, so that's fair.
Born and raised in California, but
went to school in Texas, so maybe not the narrative play we thought.
Maybe not the biggest narrative ever, but back in Texas.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I mean, sometimes the narrative does matter, but could mean something if he does have some kind of friends and or family at the game, but
sure.
Yeah, not a actual homecoming necessarily.
Yeah.
I mean college homecoming. But
sure. I would
like Xavier Worthy just because I think we get a lot of opportunity in the passing game for both these teams.
I do, yeah.
I mean, I think receiving over the rushing for sure.
CD, it'd be CD or Xavier for me, and then my third pick would probably be Patrick. I just don't know who I want to choose between one of these guys.
Well, it'll be Lamb or Pickens for Dallas' side.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be both, but
yeah, honestly, I mean, with the amount of scoring,
Zach's like minus 130 to throw for 2.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a good play right there.
Yeah. Oh, throw for 2. Yeah, definitely. Really?
Minus 132 for 2+ passing touchdowns. Dak Prescott.
Boy.
I mean, that looks like a good play.
Yeah, it does, honestly.
I don't know if I've ever played a passing touchdown prop, to be honest. Ever.
The passing touchdown?
I don't know if I've ever played QB passing touchdowns. But I think that would be a good spot to do it. Especially because you talk about how good their run defense is. You'd imagine they probably to throw it. To get in the end zone, but
best line.
Dak Prescott 2+ passing touchdowns.
Yeah, best line is on ESPN.
Why didn't I shop around?
Yeah, ESPN.
Because I wanted to get your opinion on these games before I locked in. I think I'll lock in a few in a little bit.
Boy, if you don't mind swallowing the juice, that's the play there.
Well, yeah, that's a very good play.
Yeah, that's the spot there. I actually, as we were talking, I did lock in that play on your way of Pickens. Sorry, not Pickens. Lamb for 60 receiving yards and Javonte Williams less than 80. So I like both of our reads on that.
Yeah.
But I will end up playing, like I said, Williams as a straight if he gets up to 70. I have to think on the passing TDs. I don't know if I want to have 4 plays on this, or 3 plays.
Yeah, that's what I've been wondering the past couple days.
Yeah.
Just how much I'm exposed myself on Thursday.
Yeah.
I don't have 10 units on Thursday's games.
What the last thing I want to do, man, I don't know.
Mahomes rushing yards.
Yeah, I'd need to look into this more. Could be a play, could be a spot there. I'd have to look into it more. Do you have anything else you want to add to this game, or should we move to the last one?
I mean, it's a good spot for Mahomes rushing.
Yeah. Getting pressured. But because that you have to admit Dallas's defense looked different with the addition of what's his first name? It's not Javonte.
Quentin Williams.
Quentin, thank you. Quentin Williams. Really great push in the middle there. They looked.
Oh, he's a game changer.
Yeah, he is a game changer. So, man.
I mean, that'd be good for Mahomes rushing over Kareem Hunt or Pacheco.
Yeah.
I think that would definitely hurt Kareem Hunt.
The only reason I don't want to lock
Pacheco too, but
the reason I don't want to lock it in yet is I want to see. I think they're gonna get pressure, but I want to see what Mahomes does to negate it. Does he run or does he just do quick passes? If he's doing quick passes, then
honestly, why I normally don't bet QB rushing yards.
Yeah,
because you need like a very specific outcome.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a flukier play, I think. QB rushing yards. I mean, even when the read is there, did they actually take off? Did they check it down or whatever? But I mean, yeah, I think that's the read would be there for Mahomes rushing.
Yeah. Maybe after that first quarter, perhaps if he's not.
You might get a good live line. You could. Not necessarily, but.
He's gone over it quite a.
You've looked at in the past. If you get 15 and 16 and a half, whatever.
This is kind of what I was hoping to see, something like this. 0, 5, 2. Something like that, we could really get a good line live potentially. And so I don't know. We might want to just put that one in the back pocket there for later on. Let's pick the winner here. Who you got, Chiefs or Dallas?
I think I like Dallas to win.
Man, goddamn, I do too.
We're plus 3.5 now. They're plus 3. I mean, we could do a teaser. It might be a teaser slate.
Assuming
I think you could tease either way for that game.
Yeah.
Honestly, probably all 3 of these games you could probably tease either direction, but I think I like Dallas to win this game. I haven't fully bought into that, but
I mean, you get your 14.
Nice.
Yeah. Have you? Let's just get into it real quick. Both you and I are on Dallas. I think both of us like Dallas. Well, you just picked them, and I do too. I want to talk about this game.
Well, I like this game a lot.
Man.
I'm gonna have a lot of plays. I might just have so many units on this game. It's scaring me. I like this game so much. I haven't played anything this year.
Man, Joe Burrow's
this
back.
Might be one of those money games. There's 10 to 15 money games this season. This might be one of them.
Yeah. Joe Burrow's back. It's a rivalry. They fucking hate each other.
Fighters.
I mean, my God. This might be an all-timer.
So Jamar Chase was 88.5 receiving yards yesterday. Now he's 92.5. At least on FanDuel. I don't know if he's a little bit lower anywhere else. I mean, how does he not go for 200 yards on Thursday night? I don't know if T. Higgins is officially ruled out.
At bare minimum, don't have him listed.
Well, he has a concussion. I don't know if he.
Yeah.
I was going to check about that today. I don't know if he is allowed to be cleared at this point.
That's probably the truth of it. You can't be cleared yet.
If he didn't have some kind of practice today, I don't know if he can be. I don't have any official news, but I would assume that T. Higgins is out. I mean, Jamar Chase might have 20 targets. And that's not even counting the narrative. Of course, he was suspended last week, and now he comes back Thanksgiving night. Joe Burrow's back. How does he not get 15 targets at the least?
He's going to be.
Or Jamar Chase is getting the ball every single play, and you got to live with it. One of those games.
You're not going to stop the guy, right? So
I mean, he really might have 200 yards. I mean, he did it last year against the Ravens. He had 264, 3 touchdowns against the Ravens last season.
Oh, that's true. That's yeah. I actually forgot about that.
He just might do it again. He might have 200 yards.
He honestly might.
This checks every single box that we talk about.
With Higgs being out too, like you said, who else are they passing to? I don't
honestly
know.
like more if Higgins was playing, but it's going to be the point when he's getting the ball every single drive.
I think
Jamar Chase to catch a pass every single drive. I mean, we joke around about it, but this is one of those games to spit it. It's going to be like minus 140, but
yeah, I just it's you're right. We do joke about that, but
I mean, this is the game with Jamar Chase every single drive.
Yeah, when there's essentially no other guy to kind of take the pressure off, it's all going to be on Jamar coming off a suspension, which he was actually really pissed about, but from what I saw, he kind of deserved. He lied. He spit on the guy. So
we saw it on the video. I mean,
yeah, it's one of those things where I don't know.
It's the worst thing ever, but
yeah, I mean, I don't know why he lied. We all saw the video.
It's on the video.
Yeah, come on now. It's the NFL. There's fucking cameras everywhere. So, regardless, he's going to
be with the suspension, but it's whatever.
Yeah,
Jalen Cardi got suspended for a game. I mean,
yeah, it's whatever. So, and like you said, you look back at last year at 264. The time before that, he had 193. So,
how does he not go at least 100? I mean, plus 116 for 100 plus.
Yeah,
I haven't bet it because that could be the 5-unit play of the month.
Here's my thought. My only concern is, remember when Purdy came back that first game and he was pretty rusty. He was pretty rusty. There was
really the only concern.
Yeah, he was pretty rusty, and there was still a little bit of toe issue because he was throwing kind of high. Now, my only thought was are we going to see something similar with Burrow? The rust, probably yes.
Yeah, I wonder.
But it's the throwing high or just being a touch off that's my concern. Luckily though, if you think about this on the flip side, how bad has the Ravens defense fucking been?
Well, there you go.
So it's maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe Burrow is a bit off. Maybe he is throwing a touch high. Maybe he is off a little bit in timing, but the Ravens defense is so bad this year that it probably doesn't even matter. And I just think that Jamar just goes crazy.
I mean, this makes so much sense. I haven't bet it yet.
I mean, I don't know.
The only thing would be, what if Joe Burrow really is rusty? I mean, I'm honestly kind of surprised that he is playing.
Yeah.
3-8, they're not mathematically eliminated, but in all likelihood, you got to win out at this point.
Do you think would you rather play Jamar at his 92.5 or just play him straight up at 100?
Well, I wonder that too. If you just play 100 plus money,
I think you just play the 100. To be honest, I really do. If you're gonna do it, just play the 100.
I mean, this really is the play of the season. I mean,
yeah.
What am I missing here? Checks every box that we talk about, and except for Joe Burrow, we don't know what Joe Burrow is going to look like.
That's
very risky. I mean,
yeah,
that's what's throwing me off a little bit.
Yeah, that is my same with you. That's my only hesitancy of the game.
Could be very likely. I mean,
Yeah,
He's supposed to be back this early, I thought. I mean, I guess they said early December at the earliest, but
right.
so he was ahead of schedule. They might have rushed him back just a little bit, but I mean, they're 3-8. They realistically have to win out to get in the playoffs. Even then, I don't even know if they're a lock to be in the playoffs if they go 9-8, but
I'm just
or
kind of
maybe in the
looking.
division actually.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I'm telling you, I'm probably gonna play Jamar at 100. I'd rather take him at
You have at
100
least a
than
couple units on Jamar because
yeah.
they have the touchdown boost for or the touchdown jackpot for that game. Thought about just doing on Jamar Chase minus 120
Actually, I haven't even gone through
touchdown
my
jackpot.
yeah. I haven't even gone through my. Uh, so I got a 50% boost for Green Bay game 3+. It's got to be a 3-legger. That's annoying. There's this Thanksgiving past the leg. I don't even know what that is.
That group thing. I haven't
Oh, I
tried
see.
it, but
Okay.
it's like make a parlay with your friends or whatever, get a boost.
Okay. Yeah, and then there's the
I haven't done it.
Thanksgiving choose your own boost. I haven't done that one yet. There's a bet back token. They're all kind of shitty for me,
Yeah.
honestly. A no sweat, which is max refund of $10 or 50% boost. Probably do that. Because I at least can bet the most money on it.
Do you have any Ravens you like? I got one I like, at least.
Yeah. I
Oh, they
think
took it down on FanDuel. Let's see. Oh, they have okay. They took down the prop I wanted. Keaton Mitchell rushing yards.
oh, did they?
So I think he had 2 carries for 10 yards last Sunday. I think that's right. Is that what he officially had? He had a 35-yard run in the fourth quarter callback for holding. He's supposed to have 45 yards.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot about the holding call.
Keaton
Yeah.
Mitchell. So I just about played it. Man, yeah, he had 2 carries for 10 yards last Sunday against the Jets. The Ravens were kind of asleep in the first half. The Jets hung around for way too long. So Keaton Mitchell didn't get much use at all. So on paper, yeah, you get a little bit of discount. He's supposed to have 45 yards, 35-yard run, call back for holding. I think I want to play Keaton Mitchell over rushing yards. Daniel took him down, though, as they just had him up. But they have this very interesting prop. I don't even think Props That Cash has him up. Mark Andrews rushing yards, 0.5.
Do they?
This push guy, yeah. They actually might have like plus 250 or something, one of these games, but you got to scroll down. It's a Mark Andrews rushing yards. You can't SGP it. He's their tush push guy.
Boy, is that a play?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't have the Props That Cash. I don't even think it would come up. Let me see if you.
That's got to be a play.
Well, actually, like Keaton Mitchell receiving yards too. 3.5 on some
Oh,
books.
man, 172? Well, I'm going to have to lock that in right now. I didn't expect to be playing that.
Mark Andrews rushing yards.
Yeah. You're shitting me.
He's had quite a few tush pushes this year.
It just seems like they're the only one.
That long rushing touchdown a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I can't find his
35 yards.
rushing stats.
30-some yards? Yeah. Is that the only book that's offering this?
Mark Andrews rushing yards.
I don't see. Yeah, they're not offering it. Yeah, that's as far as I can tell, that is the only book that is offering that. Well, guess I'm locking that in because that's happening.
So last week, 2 for 2. Week before that, 1 for 35. Nothing the week before that, 2 for 4, 0, 3 for 2.
Yeah. That's happening. He's doing a tush push for a yard. That's
So he's 5 for 11 on that line this season to rush for 1 yard.
Yeah. That might be the easiest bet of the day.
I'm gonna think about that one. Might be a half unit play.
I played it for a full.
A full unit.
I played it for a full. Yeah, that
5 for 11 hit rate.
That
Boy, that is
135-yard touchdown run. But
Jesus, that is a find
2
by
for 2
you.
last week. Tush push.
That's a find by you. And especially because I think
I
this
was
game
even
will be
looking for that.
close.
I've seen him listed. He was listed for that Thursday game, I think. It's the only time I've seen Mark Andrews rushing yards, and he went over that Thursday game
Man.
against the Dolphins. But yeah, Fendel took down Keaton Mitchell. I think that's a great matchup. A little bit of buy low spot because he should have gone way over that line a week ago. But Bears have been talking about getting Keaton Mitchell involved. The game script did not go in their favor last week against the Jets. They let the Jets hang around a little too long. Keaton Mitchell didn't get enough run, but I think it's a Keaton Mitchell game.
Yeah. He's so
I think this is
spotty on
another game where you can just take your pick on props.
Yeah, honestly.
52.5 total. I mean, all three of these games. Which is I want to talk about these games before I officially lock anything in.
I was trying
There's
to
lots of like really. I just
Yeah,
don't know if I want to have
man.
10 units on Thursday
Well,
night and
so
play.
I did what you already talked about. I forgot that I hadn't scrolled down far enough on my FanDuel for the touchdown lotto or not jackpot,
Oh,
sorry. Yeah, I went ahead and used that on Jamar. Same thing.
That's what I'm thinking about doing.
Yeah,
that's wild card. I mean,
yeah. He had three
yeah, I get a
last
huge bonus bet when he scores first, but
free bet. Yeah, he had 3, 2, and 1. So, I mean, the dude's scoring regardless. I don't know why I'm not seeing him on here. Oh, you know, you asked me a Ravens player that I liked. I think it's Isaiah Likely.
No, I also like Isaiah Likely.
He has yet to score this year.
I like him to score Thursday.
Yeah.
It's a long shot.
I didn't even realize that he hasn't scored yet this year.
A long shot touchdown score.
And he scored twice. Likely. He scored twice against them last year.
I mean, I think I'm gonna have the chalk parlay and also have a long shot one. Isaiah Likely plus 220. Parlay with Xavier Worthy. Christian Watson, get a little silly.
Well,
plus 200 range.
What I was gonna do was do Likely, Gibbs, and then on the Chiefs game, you could almost take your pick. Maybe CD would probably be the safest bet there. CD or Xavier.
Well, I do like Isaiah Likely.
Yeah, I
like Isaiah Likely every week. He hasn't scored yet this season, but that means he's due.
He's very, very due. I might do Worthy.
So yeah, I'm with you there. Isaiah Likely. That'll be my long shot touchdown pick for that game. I mean, plus 200 or longer.
Yeah, if you did Likely, Gibbs, and Worthy, that's plus 1,300, plus 1,365.
What if you had Jamar Chase?
Well, you're right because he's fucking scoring, right?
Twice.
3
times.
Now you're 260, 2,600.
There you go.
Well, we'll do that because that's happening. Plus, there's a bunch of 50% boosts out there that you should be using. So that's got to be used. Yeah, that'll probably be my long shot there. The only other long shot I might do is I might take out Worthy and I might put Patrick Mahomes in there.
Okay.
Just because
with these games and these totals, I just hope it's a take your pick game.
Yeah.
We deserve it.
We need one. We deserve one, is right.
I think all three of these games have so much potential. So much potential I haven't even locked any bets in because there's honestly so much to like. Just 3 games, but granted, Packers Lions might be a little bit tough to figure out, but Chiefs Cowboys, Bengals Ravens, maybe just kind of take your pick. Hopefully. if we get the offense that I think we're both expecting.
Which I think we're going to. I do. I really think we're going to get one. We're finally going to get a high-scoring game, and then, kind of actually maybe clean up
I
here.
sure hope so.
Yeah.
We deserve it. Thanksgiving, we deserve it.
Yeah.
Who wins the game? The Bengals or the Ravens? I mean, I'm going Ravens, but Bengals +7 looks very good.
I think I'm going to go Ravens, and I think they win by 3.
I mean, that's what I would say. Ravens winning, Bengals cover.
Yeah. I think it's going to be they win by 3, which kind of goes back to what we were doing here earlier. I don't know if you want to do this. I think
every single side in this game.
Yeah.
You could probably tease any of those 6 teams.
If you
I
do
would pick Bengals and Cowboys lines probably. I think we're on the spread on the same page.
Yeah. That's if I'm doing a teaser, I'm doing something like
very
this.
Good.
Yeah. You're
Lions,
catching
Cowboys and Bengals teaser.
You're catching a key number at 4.5, and then you get push potential.
I like that a lot, actually.
Yeah, you're catching push potential on both games, which I think is really, really big. The only thing I know you and I have spent some time double checking is sometimes the teasers are a lot better on DraftKings. So if you go, well, for instance, Dallas is catching 3.5 on DraftKings. So then if you did a teaser on them.
Always got to shop around.
Yeah. If you did a 7-point teaser, it's still plus 120. But you get 10.5 on a Dallas game, and you get 14 from the Ravens, which both you and I think is probably like a field goal game, maybe 7. So I don't think it matters.
Unless Joe Burrows is completely rusty, which
it's
not impossible, but
I think that's the risk I'm willing to take.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
No, you might have said that might be the risk you had to take with the Bengals and Jamar Chase.
You just need
like the Ravens to win, but Bengals cover. And over 51.5.
Is that a teaser you're wanting to do, you think? Oh, you can't tease on Caesars? That's dumb. I didn't know that.
Stupid. I mean, I do like that a lot. I'm wondering. Plus 120 at +7 teaser.
I think that's probably something I'm
gonna have. DraftKings has better teaser odds, but
really?
For NFL. I mean, I get limited on there, but
it just says plus 120 for me.
On DraftKings?
Mm-hmm.
For a 7-point teaser?
Yeah. Yeah, same thing. Plus 120. The only thing you would catch is you get the half a point on the Dallas game.
But we both like Dallas to win that game.
Yep. So it doesn't really matter, I guess.
I guess the smart play, if we like Dallas to win that game, is take that +3, but
well, doesn't matter. I guess I'll just lock that in because that's on principle alone. I like that. That's a good teaser.
I think so. Is it a 1 unit?
I'm putting 1 on that. Yeah.
I may do a little bit more than just 1 unit. I like that a lot.
Yeah. I'm willing to take the risk with Burrow. And if you know what, if he's just absolute ass, it is what it is. But I don't think he's gonna be. I think he'll be fine. And I think even if he's not, I think that the Ravens defense is so bad, it's not gonna matter. He'll find a way. So
you would hope.
Yep. Boy, just some good games ahead.
We need to talk about the Friday game.
No,
not sure if we'll be on here Friday or Saturday this week or what, but
yeah. So that's up to you. Do you want to talk about
we
that
can do
now?
Friday a little bit before 3:00 Eastern?
Yeah, let's just
Which
get
one
that out of the
3:00
way
Eastern?
in case we get busy. Let's talk about the Bears Philadelphia game.
Well, I
I
don't want
think,
to talk about the game. I don't like betting the Eagles, but
man, the Bears are so fake to me. They're so fake.
Eagles
I
absolutely have to win this game. There's not a
yeah.
no other way to say it. The Eagles got to win this game. If they lose this game, I mean, they could lose this game on purpose. Fire Kevin Patullo, getting the offensive coordinator this week. Chip Kelly just got fired Monday morning.
Yeah.
Hire Chip Kelly as their offensive coordinator for the rest of the season. Wishful thinking that the Eagles might make an in-season change because
They won't do that.
looks very necessary. DeAndre Swift revenge game. I didn't think about that.
That was actually the first thing I'd had written down. DeAndre Swift revenge.
Well, I don't want to think about this game, but
Fair enough.
DeAndre Swift revenge game. I mean, the Eagles have a very good run defense, of course.
The only thing
the play, I don't know.
The only thing I'd written down in my notes. The only thing I'd written down in my notes that I kind of found interesting here was actually Caleb Williams rushing.
Okay.
He's been very elusive here the last 3 or 4 to 5 weeks, and now he hasn't really faced a team that's as stout, I would say, up front as the Eagles defense. But, going to Pittsburgh, he had 21, Minnesota 26, 63 against New York, 53 against Cincinnati. That's essentially a throwout game. And then 24 against Baltimore. I just think that the Bears are so fake, and they're going to get pressure on him enough. Now, is it going to be, he's not that great a passer. I think most people would agree to that. And I don't know. I just think if you can get him off his spot, that you're going to have a really good chance, in my mind, to get whatever you want. And he is elusive, so he will get away from some spots. But yeah, I don't know. I just kind of felt like that didn't seem like a bad spot. Kind of looking at props here. He's kind of gone over the – I don't know what the hell happened to the line thing, but look at 20 and a half. I guess that doesn't move it up. That's weird. Here. I don't know why it gets reset when you look at the first quarter stuff. But it's gone over that most games. The only thing is this is kind of one of those normal spots for me. You filter this down by first quarter, and he's not a big first quarter runner. So that tells me we could probably catch him 16 and a half around that area. I know you said you didn't want to think too much about this game, but did you have any leans? Early leans?
Eagles are a great teaser spot.
You like the Eagles in a teaser spot?
I would think you could tease the Eagles down.
Yeah. Tease them down, maybe.
I'm going to get them at -1, but
yeah.
If you can find a pair, if you don't want to have a Thursday team in there.
I personally probably wouldn't want to throw a Thursday team in there. I don't know if you could find something else in here. Maybe you tease them down and DeAndre Swift try to do the revenge game narrative. Maybe.
Yeah, I didn't think about that until I just saw it just now. I didn't want to think about this game the way the Eagles looked in the second half last week, but
pull something like that, and then
what if you do the money line?
Do Eagles 1.5.
I mean, there you go.
Even 2.
Risk correlation builder.
Yeah. Something
Eagles
like
should
that.
not lose this game. Black Friday, they got their all black uniforms. Very ugly loss on Sunday in Dallas.
Yeah.
It's not a must win, but if you lose this game, it's going to be
a lot of noise.
Philadelphia.
a lot of noise up in
There'll be a
Philadelphia.
lot of noises if you lose this game.
Yeah.
And Brandon losing this game could be a good thing, but maybe not if the Eagles don't make any serious changes.
Yeah.
Because something has to change, or you're just gonna waste the season.
Yeah, I'm a little worried.
Looking
I'm a little
especially
worried
good.
about their playoffs, to be honest. Not that they're gonna, if they're making.
I mean,
it.
their defense is
Yeah.
maybe the best in the league right now.
Yeah.
Certainly a top 3 defense.
It's just they haven't shown me anything offensively that makes me feel good about
That's
them.
the problem right there.
Yeah.
Something has to change on the offense. I don't think it's going to change until after the season, but
Yeah.
something's got to change on offense because that defense is way too good to just waste the season.
Yeah. Boy. Yeah, I don't know. That would be my early lane. Probably the Swift narrative. Get him 30 and then just kind of maybe mush down the line for Philadelphia 1.5 or something like that.
Yeah,
I guess if you really want to do 2.5 field goal, whatever, do what you want. But I'll probably wait till Thursday, see how that goes. Lock it in Friday. Maybe we can get Swift a little lower.
Yeah,
we'll see. Other than that, man, I feel like we really kind of beat these games to death, but I feel good about our reads.
I do.
I really feel good about our reads. Actually, just waited. Since we were waiting, Dallas just went up to 3.5 on FanDuel. Yeah, so if you want to lock in your teaser that way.
I do that because the extra half point, which I don't think is necessary because we like Dallas to win, but.
Yep. Yeah, the only thing
great Thanksgiving games. Please give us 3 good Thanksgiving games.
Yeah, we deserve them. We really do. So before we go, I just want to say thanks to everyone who's watched live. We hope you have a really great Thanksgiving. Spend quality time with your family.
Absolutely.
And hopefully all our bets hit.
Thanks for watching. A little bit of a longer show, but hopefully we got a lot of good content out. A lot of good winning plays.
Yeah. All right. We will.
Thanksgiving. We might be back Friday.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. Schedule dependent. We'll probably put something out on social media on if we'll be back. So just kind of keep locked in for that. Otherwise, if we don't see you, we'll probably be back Monday for the Monday show. All right. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't try nobody.